Dear Amber, I have never been more confident in life than I am now with you. Soon I get to make the most beautiful woman in the world my wife. I am so happy our two random hearts found each other in the infinite haystack that is the internet. It was meant to be, as it always has been since the day we met, and the day we finally met in person. Thank you for taking a chance on that warm October day. Thank you for being by my side for already a lifetime. I cannot promise the world to you, but I can promise to love you endlessly. Adventure days, plain chocolate milkshakes, and a cat. There will always be a cat. Your love, Chris.
And take that shot really well. Oh, what do we got here? Chris, I've been dreaming of this day since I was a little girl. I've never felt so happy or more content. I can't wait to continue our lives together as one. I can't wait to grow old with you. I can't wait to go on more adventures with you. When you're sad, I will do my best to pick you up. And when I can't pick you up, I'll hold you close. When you're happy, I'll celebrate with you. When you're afraid, I'll be by your side, so you know we're facing whatever is troubling you together. You're my best friend, you're my partner, you're my cheerleader, you're my constant, you're my person. Thank you for loving me. I'll love you forever. And there's a little card in here. And it reads, Chris, I'll forever be grateful that we live in a world where our Octobers, and for our paths leading us to each other. I'll love you today and always. You have my whole heart for my whole life. Love, Amber.
And I'll ask you to all please rise as you're able for the bride. I'm going to get you guys to just go this a little bit this way. There we go. There we go. And you may be seated. Are you all ready? Well, before we begin, I would love to ask, who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Her older brother.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very, very special day that's been 19 years in the making. I'm sure you're going to hear this a few times this evening. My name is Marcia Weeks, and I'm a licensed marriage commissioner with the province of Prince Edward Island. And on behalf of Amber and Chris, I want to thank you for all being here this afternoon, for taking the time and making the journey, not only to be part of this day, but for being the foundation and support in their everyday lives. And of course, on any special occasion, we're always thinking of those that we wish that could be here today to celebrate. And we're especially thinking of Amber's parents, but I know that their love is surrounding you both as you become husband and wife. So a wedding is such a special occasion filled with hopes, dreams, and excitement. And we are here today to celebrate the love and commitment that Chris and Amber have for each other, and to recognize and witness their decision to journey forward in their lives as a married couple. And when I first meet couples, I always love to ask them how they met or where their love story began. And we had to go back in the archives for this story. In the case of Chris and Amber, we are here today because two people met online. ICQ, to be exact. 4 years later, they were still chatting, but Amber didn't want to end up on Dateline, so they never met in person. But when Amber wanted to have a fun summer, and she wanted to have fun, she agreed to meet Chris for a mixed CD and a milkshake. Chris picked her up in his geo-tracker, and their conversation flowed as easily in person as it did on ICQ. As they built a beautiful life together, Chris knew that Amber was the one for him. And as he hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2018, he videoed a proposal. And on a special walk with Amber in person, he asked the love of his life to be his wife. And she said, "Are you sure?" But then she did say yes, and here we are today. Amber and Chris love adventure Sundays, nature walks, drives, sea glass hunting, the beach, and they're very much looking forward to the next chapter of their lives as husband and wife. And I asked the two what they love the most about each other. Amber loves Chris's willingness to help everybody and his really stellar sense of humor. And Chris loves Amber's beautiful spirit, and that she doesn't hide her emotions, and you always know how Amber's feeling all the time. And a big thank you from me to you for having me as part of your special day. I think you're a beautiful couple. And doesn't our bride look beautiful today? Woo-hoo-hoo. Take a little bow. How about the groom? Well, the most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place, the person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys that fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out, and we can be completely and honestly who we are, and we can be loved for who we are. Each unveils the best part of the other, and no matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. And a little bit of marriage advice that I found really beautiful when I stumbled across goes like this. Let love be your shelter. The world is noisy and confusing at times, so make a home that is a haven, a peaceful place where you can listen to your hearts and savor the comfortable closeness you both share. No matter how busy your days may be, make time for yourselves, hold hands, unwind, surprise each other. Find little chances every day to show you're grateful to be partners, to be friends, and to be married. Life is not perfect. You will sometimes make mistakes. But every time you meet life's challenges together, you will grow wiser, stronger, and more sure of your love. Cherish your yesterdays. They are irreplaceable souvenirs of your journey throughout life. Make memories that will last and smiles whenever you look back, and look back often. Look forward to, dream together, plan together, make promises to keep. Believe in your tomorrows, because tomorrows are what forever is made of. To make love last, put each other first. This is the way to make a beautiful life together, the kind of life that you both deserve so much. So I now call on you both in the presence of your witnesses to repeat after me. And Chris, you're going to go first. This is the part of the ceremony where you can't sound guilty.
I'll do my best.
I, John Christopher Wilkinson,
I, John Christopher Wilkinson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I can't be legally married
why I can't be legally married
to Amber Manuel.
to Amber Manuel.
Great job. And Amber, you're going to look right at Chris and you're going to repeat after me. I, Amber Manuel,
I, Amber Manuel,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I can't be legally married
why I can't be legally married
to John Christopher Wilkinson.
John Christopher Wilkinson.
So I am going to ask you to join your right hands together and your left hands together. It forms a crisscross. And that's actually an infinity symbol that means a love that's going to go on forever. So these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love, holding your hands as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. And these are the hands that will hold you and comfort you in grief and uncertainty. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, both tears of sorrow and joy. These are the hands that will hold your friends and family as one. And these are the hands that will give you strength. And these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. So you fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You're both choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. You're going to make promises to one another. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in the other. You're teaming up and saying, every experience I am going to have in this life, I want you to be a part of. So do you, Chris, promise to keep Amber as your favorite person, to laugh with her, to go on Sunday adventures with her, to support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, to grow old with her and find new reasons to love her every day?
Definitely.
And do you, Amber, promise to keep Chris as your favorite person, to laugh with him, to go on Sunday adventures with him, to support him through life's tough moments, to be proud of him, to grow old with him and find new reasons to love him every day? And you have known each other from that first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And at some point, you decided to marry. And from that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've been making promises and commitments to one another. All those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. And all these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. And the symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all of those things that we've promised, hoped, and dreamed, well, I meant it all, every word. So look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been so many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, dancing partner, teacher, and you have learned much from one another over the last number of years. And shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across a new threshold of life, for after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife. So Chris, I'm going to ask you to look right at Amber and you're going to repeat after me. I, John Christopher Wilkinson,
I, John Christopher Wilkinson,
choose you, Amber Manuel,
choose you, Amber Manuel,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish our union
I will cherish our union
and love you more each day
and love you more each day
than I did the day before.
than I did the day before.
I will trust and respect you,
I will trust and respect you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through the good times and the bad.
through the good times and the bad.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
and
my love
my love
from this day
from
forward
this day forward
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Great job, Chris. And Amber, you're going to look right at Chris and you're going to repeat after me. I, Amber Manuel,
I, Amber Manuel,
choose you, John Christopher Wilkinson,
choose you, John Christopher Wilkinson,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will cherish our union
I will cherish our union
and love you more each day
and love you more each day
than I did the day before.
than I did the day before.
I will trust and respect you,
I will trust and respect you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through the good times and bad.
through the times and bad.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love
and my heart.
from this day forward
From this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Good job. Now, from the earliest times, the circle has always been a sign of completeness, and the rings that you have chosen to exchange today have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. And couples often exchanged rings because of an ancient belief that a vein from the ring finger goes directly to the heart. And may we have the rings, please? You can give them to them if you'd like.
We're taking them?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, right, eh?
So you're going to give Amber your ring? Okay. So Chris, you're going to place that ring on the third finger of Amber's left hand, and you're going to repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of my love and commitment,
as a sign of my love and commitment,
and I am honored to call you my wife.
and I am honored to call you my wife. Get on there.
And Amber, you're going to place that ring on the third finger of Chris's left hand, and you're going to repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of my love and commitment,
as a sign of my love and commitment,
and I am honored to call you my husband.
and I'm honored to call you my husband.
Well, now you will feel no storms, for each of you will be the shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is the companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is one life before you. Turn together to look at the road you have traveled to reach this point, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past and looks into the future that lies ahead. A long and winding adventure-filled road whose every turn means new discovery, new hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you in the journey ahead. And for all the years to come, go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days together. May your days be good and long upon the earth, and your adventure has just begun. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but good health and love and happiness come through your door. So together with everyone that you love here today, and by the power vested in me and the marriage act of Prince Edward Island, are you ready? I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I'm going to follow you over to that table, okay? Well, it gives me great pleasure to present for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Wilkinson. Everybody waving. So it gives me great pleasure to present for the second time, Mr. and Mrs. Wilkinson.
Well, hello, folks. Just going to take a quick moment here just to rustle my papers on the podium. I've never had a chance to actually be an MC before, and it might sound a little funny, but I've really looked forward to doing this my whole life, so I'm just going to enjoy this moment for a few moments here. Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much. A few of you might be wondering, well, what are those notes that are in his hand? And well, I don't want to keep you waiting. I think I've probably kept you waiting long enough already. But the notes, I just want to take a moment just to say, these are all of Chris's notes, like super detailed, that he used to help prepare for this wedding. And one of the things I know about Chris is when you see, like, I don't even know how many pages of notes there are here, but they're like super formatted and everything. And I can just tell how much care and attention that he really put into this wedding and everything. And I just want to, and I know that Amber put so much time and effort into it. So let's just give them a giant round of applause. First thing here, okay? They really put so much time and effort into this. And we all know that they're just such awesome people. Anyways, okay, let's just keep going here because I know everybody wants to see them. So I just want to welcome everybody here to the Charlottetown Hotel Ballroom. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Thomas Mears, and I will be your MC for the evening. Okay, so it is now time to inform everybody that the wedding party is en route and to take your seats. Okay, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to read that part. Okay, so let's, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the ballroom doors and join me in welcoming our wedding party. First, we have Maid of Honor, Julie Jennings, and Best Man, Aubrey Farrer. Okay, next we've got Aaron Ostrich and Mark Bolin. And now we've got Lana Mill and Neil Taylor. And finally, we have Tanya Mason and Sean Wilkinson. Okay. Okay, everyone's ready? Good. Well, folks, it's been a long time coming. So give them a huge applause while they're introduced for the first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Chris Wilkinson. Look at those smiles. They're awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Okay. I don't know, he doesn't say anything in notes. Okay, everybody can sit down now. Oh, wow. Well, before we enjoy dinner, everyone, kind of always wanted to do that too, sorry. Before we enjoy dinner, we would like to take a few moments for an in memoriam service, folks. Before we enjoy dinner, Amber and Chris have asked us to take a moment to remember those who celebrate from above. Amber's mother and father, Joan and Fred Manuel, grandparents Katie and Arklow, Monroe and Ada, and Fred Manuel, as well as Chris's grandparents, Noreen and Charles Wilkinson, and Marguerite and Merle McNutt. Just want to take this moment just to thank them for continuing on this beautiful family gathering that we have here. And folks, now it's time to eat. Well, I think that's about time that we get a couple of speeches going on here. And first of all, I sure would love to welcome Julie Jennings up here.
Be louder.
Oh, we need a little more volume?
Yep.
No problem. Okay, folks. Well, I think that it's time that we do a few speeches here. And I'd really like to honor up Julie Jennings. She's the maid of honor here. Right.
I'm taking everybody up with me. So hi everyone, I'm so glad everyone could make it today. My name is Julie. Speak up. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. And I'm here all the way from Whitehorse for this amazing day. For the second year in a row. Thanks, COVID. First, you can all thank me for this beautiful fall wedding because Amber was going to accommodate my travel from the north and offered to have the wedding in the heat of the summer. I immediately declined that offer because, for those of you who don't know, amber and heat of any kind do not mix well at all. So I brought up my girls, Tanya, Erin, and Lana. And interestingly enough, Ray Murphy and the Murphy's Pharmacy Group brought us three together about 30 years ago? Yeah, so maybe we met when we were 2.
Yes.
Okay, we met when we were 2. Yeah, so we don't want to age ourselves too much. So we have known Chris and Amber as a couple since day 1. And Tanya was roommates with Amber when her and Chris had their first date. And Amber was mortified or traumatized that Amber actually allowed Chris to come pick them up at the apartment because that means he knew where they lived. And she thought, what if he chops her up and puts her in the trunk and now he knows where we live. But 19 years later, and here they are, so we lucked out. So Chris and Amber, we love you both very much. And we're wishing you a lifetime of new adventures and are looking forward to an amazing night of dancing and sore feet in the morning. So I'm just gonna let Lana say a couple words first.
I had to put on my bifocals here as we're getting a little older. So I met Amber when I was about 15 years old. I was in grade 11, she was in grade 10, and our mutual friend Lori introduced us. We didn't particularly like each other at first. I thought she was a bit prissy, and she thought I was weird. Weird. Yep. Well, I guess I needed a little bit of priss in my life, and she needed a little bit of weird, because 35 years later, here we are. We are still a huge part of each other's lives. I don't know where the turning point was. I just realized that at some point, she was always there for me at every significant moment of my life. After watching Chris and Amber's relationship grow over the past 19 years, I'm incredibly honored to be able to stand with her at this significant moment. A moment that's not only the beginning of a new chapter for Amber and Chris, but also a celebration of their deep commitment to one another. I wish you both a lifetime of continued love together.
I would like to take a moment to thank the groomsmen, Aubrey, Mark, Sean, and Neil, for their support of Amber and Chris on this day. So please raise your glasses for a toast to the boys. Thank you.
I just went like this.
thank you. Thank you very much. That was really nice. Thank you. That's great. So was that pre-planned, like the whole group sort of thing together?
That was planned. We just didn't let you in on the plan.
Ah, hey, that's okay. We've got elements of surprise and all kinds of fun here happening tonight. Cool. Okay, well, this is a man who needs no introduction right here. Everybody knows him as the best man in life, but also at the wedding as well, too. Did he start eating yet? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Let's welcome up to the stage Aubrey Farrer. That was right? Yeah, I held for months over weeks.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Amber. Now, welcome to the roast of Chris and Amber. I assume that's what this is, because why else would anyone give me a microphone and an actual podium to rant from? So who wants to start? Rose and Charlie? Charlie, put down your food for a second. Do you guys want to start the roast? You want to talk about how wonderful it is that you've gained a daughter, but how disappointed you are that you found out you got to keep the son? He's still going to be around. He's going to be bitching about how you barbecue and how you don't make bread right. Hey, Craig, any tasteless anecdotes you want to share with the crowd, just to alienate people, you know? Maybe Suitor, you could put your mirror down, your comb, pay attention, you're up here next, pal. All right, let's get into it so I can have a drink. I've known these two for about 13 long, agonizing years now. And I've seen them go through times of joy, times of sadness, but through it all, they've stuck together and stayed true to one another. I mean, they just went through a hurricane, followed by 9 days with no power, and Amber only wanted to kick Chris in the nuts once. So if that ain't true love, I don't know what is. It's been mentioned to me that Chris and I have worked side by side every day, then go on vacation and stomp around the forest for days at a time like we actually know what the hell we're doing. I'm told we bicker like an old married couple, so I should probably be upset that he's left me for this woman. But I'm not. You're welcome to him, Amber. I couldn't be happier for you. I love you both. Congratulations.
Sorry, I was just totally swooning over there over Aubrey's speech. Oh, that's really nice, man. You're so nice. Wow. Okay, well, let's invite a couple of other really special folks up here. Oh, yeah. You know who I'm looking at, Rose. Come on. You want to come up, Rose? Yeah, come on. Yeah, why don't you come on up and do a speech? What's that? Oh, you definitely need no hanky at all. Everybody, you okay with that? Yeah, okay. Everybody, let's give Chris's mom, Rose Wilkinson, a big round of applause here. Oh, lovely.
Thank you, Thomas.
Oh, you're so nice.
I didn't really expect this. Oh, can you hear me? I probably don't even need that. I could probably do without that. Anyways, Amber, we're so excited that you're finally a Mrs. Wilkinson. So very excited. It only took him 19 years, and I'm really glad that I'm able to be here to celebrate it. And now I'm probably going to cry, and I don't have a napkin. And I think you knew that. We love you dearly. And you're just so welcome into our family. We love you.
Here, I've always wanted to do this. Here, I'll take your
I'm glad you
stage.
didn't mention the first night I met you.
What happened the first night I met you? What's that? Wow, let's give Rose another round of applause here, everybody. She really is so lovely. Wow. Okay, well, I can tell he's getting prepared for it right now. I saw that drink of coffee, and I could tell by the look on his face, the gears are just turning right now, and he's been waiting for it. So let's not keep everybody else waiting here, Charlie. Why don't you come up here and say a few words for everybody? Yeah, let's give him a round of applause, everyone. Here comes Charlie. Yeah.
All right, man. This wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't a part of this, I mean, really. This really wasn't supposed to happen. I think that was supposed to happen over there. Took a while. She's been like a member of the family for years, but now she can walk in like she owns the place, I guess. Right? And I want to thank the girls. They all look fabulous. And the boys all look fabulous. No, they look spectacular. Spectacular. Thanks for all coming, guys. I mean, it's a great turnout. I'm really happy with that. I'm sure Amber and Chris are happy. And I wonder what would have happened if he had never gone on the Appalachian Trail. I wonder. Ooh. Anyways, you guys all have a good time tonight. Welcome aboard, Amber. Officially, right? Legally, right? Okay. What else can I say? Thank you, Thomas.
What a guy. Give another big round of applause, everyone. That's Charlie Wilkinson right there. Hey folks, thanks for waiting. I'm back. Well, it's now it's time to invite. Let's have Amber's oldest brother up here. Fred, you want to come up and say a few words? All right, let's give him a big round of applause. Great, thanks, Fred.
Well, little sister, you lied to me. She told me she would. Shut up. My lovely little sister told me she wouldn't make me do this because I hate this. But anyways, I'm here to welcome Chris to the family. Fact is, he's been part of our family for a long time now, so officially. Nice to have you aboard, nice to have you part of the family, and you're a welcome addition. Congratulations to you both, and everyone have a nice time tonight.
Short but sweet, but more perfect words could not have been said. That's really nice. Thanks a lot, Fred. Well, I just love watching those moments of where they just are. Yeah, I just like taking a moment just to appreciate that. That's nice. Well, folks, I think it's time to have the bride and groom up here. Maybe share a few words with everybody. Let's see if we can entice them to come on up. Let's come around. Okay.
Okay, good. I'll just keep that out of the way. I've been rolling it around for hours.
Hello. First, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. And I'd like to thank everybody for planning to come the second time, because of the first time didn't really work out all that well. We have a ton of thank yous, so I'm going to go through them right now. I'd like to thank our wedding party, Julie, Tanya, Aaron, Lana, Aubrey, Mark, Neil, and Sean. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. My mom and dad for hosting a rehearsal party, raising me to be the person that I am. Because without you, I would not be who I am. Thank you.
Oh, Amber says a thank you too.
Thank you.
Our friend and wedding photographer, Buffy Boyley, thank you for coming. We look forward to looking awesome in pictures. We had a sneak peek, it's great. Mel Gray, creative, for capturing our special day in video. And I'll scroll down some. All the staff here at the Rod Charlottetown Hotel. Let's hear it for them. Specifically, if Tricia is within earshot, she's the food and beverage manager here and also bridal stress manager. I don't know if it's on her card or what, but man, Amber wouldn't be here without her. She's just fantastic.
Amazing.
Oh, right. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's some trees down outside there. So we had something happened 2 weeks ago. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me, I'm good. I'm good.
It started.
So, yeah. So we had booked our cake and our cupcakes 2 years ago, and they weren't going to get power back until tomorrow. So we'd like to thank Jenny Gilbert for our wedding cake, which is around here somewhere.
It's out there.
And Fat Cat Bakery for coming through within 4 days' notice to pulling things together. So that's fantastic. Thomas Mears, our most excellent MC for our music. Sue Ellen Ostrich for the flowers. Oh, Amber gets to thank Kate. Do it.
I will. This day would not have come together at all if it wasn't for Kate Wilkinson, my sister-in-law. All of the beautiful decorations, all the little creative touches, all Kate. When it came to even questions about what I wanted or ideas I had, I bounced them off of Kate, and she was a sounding board. She listened to me vent, and I love her to death, and thank you so much.
Thanks, Kate.
And I think you can all agree that our flower man was pretty damn amazing. Vinny brought the swagger, he brought the moves, he was better than Jagger. I love you, buddy, thank you.
Also, they're not quite here yet, but they will be here later. So Tim and Donnie, if you guys are around the area here, then thanks for being part of our day. Going to provide us with some terrific music, and yeah, it's going to be a time. Let me tell you. That sounds like an experienced family member laughing over there.
We all need a party, right? We all need this.
It's going to be a time.
We all do.
So finally, thank everybody for coming tonight, because there are some people I have not seen in years that are here tonight because of either pandemics or because life is just busy. There are faces I have not seen, that we have not seen in 3, 4, 5 years. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come here just to see us do this. Thank you so much. More. We don't like to ask anybody to do anything for us, and it's rough. Thanks for coming. So that includes everybody who traveled all the way from Yukon and Alberta and Ontario and throughout the Maritimes. Thank you for coming. Yeah. And probably most of all, I'd like to thank Amber for her patience and her patience. And her patience.
And her patience.
And her patience. And just letting me get my shit together so that this day could happen. Doesn't she look stunning?
Which party are you going to run for?
Which party?
Yeah. You're going to be a politician, you got to be.
The party tonight. That's what I'm running for. Is that it? Are we done? Is that it?
I think we reached it.
You had nothing else written?
Oh, I didn't have anything written.
No? You're just going to cuff it off the cuff? Here we go.
I'll just, again, reiterate thank you to everyone who came, especially those that came from away. Long distance. Long distances. And I'll thank this guy for sticking around with me and having the patience with me, putting up with me, because I can be a lot sometimes.
If we remember, Amber wears her emotions right there in her face, so you really don't have to guess at all. There's no guessing. I like that.
I waited a while, but he's worth it.
So with that, I will invite Thomas back up to the stage. Thank you.
I think they need another round of applause. Let's just give them one more big one. Whoa! All right. That's sure to make for an interesting honeymoon. See, Chris knows what to do. He saves the best for last, right? Great. Well, that was really nice. Once again, so nice. Well, there really are so much family here from wide and far away, and you know, this is the time of the night where it's the open mic, where we invite anyone up here to talk and say a few nice things about the couple, a few interesting stories, think about the who and the what and the where and the why and the when. And so yeah, is there anybody out there that would like to come on up and share a few words about the couple or anybody else up here?
Not everybody rush, okay?
I will just start picking if nobody else comes. Vinny, you look like you want to come up here. Okay, anybody else? Oh, wow. Here comes Mark Boland, everybody. Let's give Mark a big round of applause.
I always say we'll keep this short and sweet like myself. It's my standard. I just want to say, Amber and ladies, you look absolutely beautiful today. Gentlemen, great job. I think Aubrey looks pretty hot in a suit. I think Chris thinks so too. I just want to touch on, Chris already alluded a little bit to it, but I want to touch on two character traits that will assist you on your new journey together. I'll start with one for each, one trait for each. We'll start with Chris with loyalty. Whether it's family, friends, work, Chris is there. I've worked with Chris for 20 plus years. Doesn't matter what it is, he's there to get the job done, help out, lend a hand, doesn't matter. So I think that's a fantastic asset. Amber, I believe you would agree with that. Amber, I ironically chose as well patience. If there was ever the definition, 19 years in the making, I thought the invitation was classic. Love is patient. It was fantastic. Amber and Chris, you know, patience and listening, supporting each other and caring. It's going to be exciting to see how the adventures and Sunday adventures and things unfold and go forward from here. Absolutely honored to be your friends. Very happy to be part of your special day and wishing you all the best in this new adventure together. Congratulations.
Well said, Mark. Well said, Mark. All right, Vinny. Oh, wow. So everybody knows this man by, well, his beautiful entrance earlier in the evening, really. Who could forget it? Let's welcome him back to the stage.
Hi everybody, I'm Vinny. I work with Amber. Pretty much see her every day. Get to see a smile on her face. Hi Rose, how you doing? So I'm Vinny. I pretty much see Amber almost every single day. I've grown to love her over the last 3 years like a big sister. She's somebody I see every morning, whether it's for a coffee or just a smile passing by at work. I've been accepted into this inner circle over the last few days and occasions, including Rose. Love you, Rose. And Charlie. Okay. I'm very happy to be here. I said I would do anything she needed. The bride just had to speak it, and this is what she chose. To be the flower man, the petal enthusiast, turn it into a profession. But I'm happy to be here for Amber, and I love her. And Chris, welcome. You got yourself a catch full of everything you could imagine, as you well know. I'm happy to be part of her inner circle, her bridesmaids, her groomsmen. Thank you for everything you do. Cheers to Amber and Chris. Chris and Amber.
Wow, okay. Thanks a lot, Vince. Thanks for that. That was wonderful. Wow. Well, I know a couple of folks that I'd really like to get up here, but I'm going to save them. Somebody I was kind of hoping that might come on up here and say a few words is Neil. Neil is no stranger to the microphone. And I know that Neil has been on some amazing adventures with the crew here, and I think that a lot of folks would love to hear what. You want to come up, Neil? No, that's okay. Oh, no worries. That's okay. The guy sitting beside him is not going to get out of it so easy. Let's invite Chris's brothers up here together. Jeff, Sean, you guys want to come up?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Come on, let's give them a round of applause. Let's get them to come on up here together. Yeah. Oh, come on, Sean. What?
I'm very optimistic. I have a lot of hope.
No, it's going to be great. Don't worry about it. It'll be fun.
I have a question for you. Did you drink your water?
Did I drink my water?
Yes.
I had it. I don't know.
Empty water glass on your table.
There is, yeah.
Can I have it?
Yeah, of course.
No.
I'll take it down.
Water.
Only a couple.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to look at the room here, and not many of you know me because I don't live here. I haven't been here in a long time. I've been home since this one's wedding. So I'm really happy to be here to spend the day with my older brother, the less hairful brother, the less handsome brother, but nonetheless, it's his day. So I couldn't be happier to be here with him and Amber, which I don't get to see nearly enough, and I'm happy I am here. And it's been a phenomenal day, and I'm glad to see my big brother tie the knot. I know that I'm probably never going to do that, so I'm the last one standing, so I'm going to get all the pressure this day and age, right? He's done it. He's done everything else. And he's also going to stand behind me the whole time because he's shy. He's not going to stand in front of you and talk. I will. But I'm just meeting a lot of my big brother's groomsmen and the bridesmaids, and they're wonderful people. I'm glad he's surrounded by great people since the best one's not here all the time. So I'm glad he's got a great group of people around him. They do well. They looked beautiful today. Everybody looked great. It was a fantastic day, and I could not be happier that I got to spend it with them. So thanks for everyone for coming. I'm sure I'll meet each one of you tonight, and I'm sure I'll forget each one of your names by the last of the night. So I'm just being completely honest because that's how I am. So yeah, I'm not going to remember any of you, so I hope you take lots of pictures and tag me in your Facebook posts. All right. And maybe Shy Sean will say a word, because, you know.
No, he actually was right. I am shy and I don't say anything.
He's Shy Sean, so maybe he might say a word or two. We'll see what's happening.
I mean,
You have no water left either, so. Yeah. Here. Let me get your throat ready. All right.
I mean, you're my big brother. I looked up to you since I can remember, and all I can really say at this point is congratulations, and Amber, welcome to the family.
And that was it from Sean Wilkins, and that's about as much as you're going to get, one sentence, so well done.
Thank you. That was awesome, John. Man, it's so nice to have the brothers. You gotta have all the brothers up here, man. Gotta. Oh, I love the brotherly love. There's just such a great. You know, I was talking to somebody that I think is super cool last night, and one of the things that we were talking about together, and it's just this feeling that came across the room, is it's family, and how important it is. And you know, when I see everybody here, and I just hear the way that people are talking into this microphone, they don't necessarily have to say all of the perfect words. It's not always about saying the perfect words. Sometimes it's just saying about what you feel in the moment. And so, you know, I know a few people here aren't really expecting to come up to the microphone like Sean and Jeff. They really weren't. We put them on this spot. But I know that when you've got a family as awesome as the Wilkinson family, and the Emmanuel family, and they come together, and there's just this much love inside of the room, I just know that awesome things happen. So on that note, is there anybody else in here that would love to come up here and just say a few words, anything at all? There we are. Come on up, Todd. Let's give him a big round of applause. Also, look at that tie. Holy cow. Wow. And the pocket square too. That's nice. I like that touch.
Thank you. I just want to say Chris is the best man that Amber ever has been with. Her tracker has been great. All the rest were complete losers. And I'm honored to call Chris my brother-in-law. And I'm glad he finally went to that trail or whatever and realized he had to commit for the rest of his life, and I want to welcome the family. And I'm proud to call him my brother-in-law.
Yeah, you know what, folks? Think about that. That Appalachian Trail is pretty long. How long is the Appalachian Trail?
They did the 100 miles.
The 100 mile? Oh, sorry. Lana said that they only did the 100-mile part of it. That's right, folks. They only hiked 100 miles, like in the middle of nowhere. And you know what I take away from that is that, yeah, when Chris was out there in the middle of nowhere, like totally, like, the only thing he could think about is literally like just putting one foot in front of the other. He's so tired. Well, no, that's not what Chris was thinking about. He was thinking about you, Amber. Isn't that nice? That's so cool. The whole time he's on that trail, he's just thinking about you the whole time. And that's what gave him his motivation. So much love in this room. All right. Anybody else want to come on up? No? All right. Well, going once, going twice.
Coming back up.
Oh, we're back for more.
Coming back up.
Yeah. Some of you might not know what this whole Appalachian Trail thing was. There's a couple of things I need to say here. One, first, everybody who is in the groomsmen everybody has or currently works at Great Hobbies. Somebody has worked at Great Hobbies. Mark is my boss, 20 years of working with. Aubrey, we sit next to each other and we invent games like pronouncing things differently. Asparagus. Neil also worked at Great Hobbies for a long time in marketing, and Sean worked there on the floor for a while too. But let's get back to the Appalachian Trail. So we hiked 100 miles or 160 kilometers over 7 days. I don't remember that much of the the whole hike. But what I do remember is when we got up to the top of one of the mountains, whichever mountain it was, I looked out over the hills of Maine. And maybe it was there, maybe it was going down the hill on the other side. But whatever it was, I had proposed on the trail in a video that Amber only saw after I proposed to her in person. After I told her about the video. I told her about the video after I proposed. And anyway, she saw that. You guys will see it someday. But anyway, yeah, that's the whole thing. We went out there, we hiked. I had a reckoning, an epiphany, whatever it was. It was out there in starvation, whatever it was. Anyway, I got back and I'm like, this is happening. This is happening. And then last year it didn't happen. And then I was like, damn, this needs to happen. So I'm glad that it happened now. So Kate, you're up next.
Yeah, for now. Would you mind? Thanks, Chris.
You are welcome, Catherine.
I did prepare something, though. I was prepared. All right. So for those of you I haven't met yet, I am Kate Wilkinson. I am Chris, and now officially Amber's sister-in-law. I will never forget my nerves the first time I was attending a Wilkinson family event, which I believe was Christmas Eve. I was so nervous I left my coat on and I stood in the living room surrounded by people who did not have their coats on and were sitting. Chris was always the first one to make a joke, and Amber was always the first to make you feel comfortable. And I can still hear her voice saying, "Do you want to take your coat off and stay a while?" And although I did not take my coat off or sit the entire Christmas Eve night, it was nice to know that somebody could tell how nervous I was. Through the years, I had the utmost joy in getting to know Chris and Amber, and they quickly became a couple I admired and even aspired to learn from. They've experienced life's most beautiful moments and heartbreaking ones. Like any other couple, they experience ups and downs, but one thing they never lack is love and friendship. They always come to the defense of one another, support each other's decisions and aspirations, and are one of the strongest teams I've met. So Chris and Amber, wedding toasts and speeches are often filled with marriage advice and do's and don'ts. Yet it seems a little odd to give you marriage advice in a speech when you've been in a relationship so long and through as much as you both have. So instead, I will leave you with well wishes instead of advice. I wish you endless adventures, the same ones you take now, but that you carry them on through the years together. I wish you moments of intense laughter, the ones that hurt your stomach and fill your eyes with tears. I wish that you continue being a team, a strong one. I wish you patience when things may seem heavy or frustrating. Most importantly, in the years ahead, I wish you peaceful and quiet moments where you are sitting on a porch having an artisan beer or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, holding each other, remembering today. Remembering the moment that you took your vows and said, "My partner in life and my one true love, I will cherish our union and love you more each day than I did the day before." I know I can speak for everyone when I say that we have been truly blessed to watch you both get here today. COVID-19, Hurricane Fiona, and power outages will not ruin today for you. And I invite everyone to raise a glass to Chris and Amber. Congratulations, and we love you all.
Thank you very much, Kate. That was wonderful. Thank you, Kate. Oh, we've got, ooh. Oh. Ah. That's nice. Well, without further ado, unless there's anybody else that'd like to share a story or a little quote, anything at all? Nope, I don't think we see any of that. So,
Amber's sister.
ooh, Amber's. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kathy. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm a little shy too, believe it or not. That's really nice. Now, see, birds of a feather flock together. This is cool. Okay, have fun.
So as Amber knows, I'm not very good at public speaking, but she's my beautiful baby sister, and I'm so happy to be here and so thrilled for this day and so happy to welcome Chris into the family. Finally, my official brother-in-law. And I had the pleasure of meeting his family 3 years ago, and they're wonderful people, welcoming, caring, kind, and I know they look after my baby sister so well and look out for my baby brother too. So thank you. What a wonderful turnout in a room filled with love. So happy to be here. I love you both, and just, you're all amazing people. Have fun.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's gonna take long.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just 1 second, please. Could we have a few other folks come on up here with them? I'll lead the charge.